I'm gonna eat one now, and this is strawberry flavor, I believe. I think. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning right now on a Monday, and I'm eating candy, wide awake, shooting videos. Nice being an adult, huh? Sorry to all the kids out there. Hello there, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let me close my drawer here. Anyway, today will be a very different video because we will be talking about my favorite lollipop. So these are the two lollipops that I'll be talking about today. They are pretty much my like healthier version of lollipop. I would just like to call them my healthier version of lollipop because a lot of lollipops out there are not very healthy, or a lot of candies out there in general are not very healthy, which we all know, but I'm still very much a candy freak. I really love candy. If you see any candy lying around the house, it's most probably mine. It's definitely not Dexter's one, and I cannot really blame it on Dexter because there's only two of us. There's really no one else to blame already, okay? And it's very obvious that he doesn't really eat candy. It's because since young, he was just never very much of a candy eater. Anyway, I'm still thankful that my parents allows me to eat candy when I was younger, and I really still like them even though I'm like freaking 30 years old right now. I still enjoy lollipop a lot, specifically lollipops. I love pops in general. They're just so nice. Let me talk about this one first. This is the Yum Earth organic pops, I guess. I don't want to call it sour pops because really they're not really sour. This one is just one of the packaging that they have. They have a few types of packaging. They have the, I guess, a regular one where they have 3 different flavors, and this one is the organic sour pops. It's just a different packaging, that's all. Definitely these flavors, strawberry and grape and cherry, definitely are a little bit more sour as compared to other flavors that they have by the Yum Earth family. I wouldn't say that they're super sour. Like in my mind, when I thought about sour, I thought, you know, they might have a little bit of a different ingredient in there that makes them extremely sour. But no, the most sour that they can get here is the grape one. Surprisingly, I thought the strawberry one would probably be more sour. But no, the grape one is actually like the most sour among all of the flavors here. It's still very nice though. I can't deny, okay? Let me introduce you to Yum Earth first, okay? Yum Earth, they consider themselves as like a organic kind of candy. They are gluten-free, okay? Non-GMO, verified. I don't know what is that. Clearly, I don't really know much about this healthy kind of thing, but in my mind, at least I'm eating healthier, okay? So I don't feel so guilty eating this, okay? There's no dairy in here, no nuts in here. So if you guys are like allergic to dairy or nuts, then yeah, or you are dairy intolerant, sorry, not allergic, dairy intolerant, then you know this is great for you as well. And colored with real fruit juice. That's one of the things that makes me feel so happy about this. Oh, this is also vegan, by the way, so that's great. Okay, there's no tree nuts, no peanuts, no high fructose corn syrup, no soy, no egg, no dairy. So this is amazing. Overall, as a candy, like if you compare it to a regular candy, this is a really healthy candy already, okay? There is still sugar in here. It has like about 12 grams of sugar in here. There's 0 vitamins as well, except for vitamin C. It has 100% vitamin C, okay, because of all the juices that we have in here. Product of Mexico. It's made in Mexico. Okay, I don't remember how many inside here. Think about 12 to 14 lollipops in here. I got another bunch here where I bought separately. This different flavors one, okay? I'm trying out different flavors as well. The one in this container one, they actually come like individually. They are like separately sold. I don't know why. They are actually authentic products. They are not like fake products or anything. They sold separately at time, right? Oh my gosh, it's so cheap. Like per pop, it's about 85 cents Malaysian cents, okay? When I bought a pack of this from Village Grocer last time, it was about, I think it's pretty expensive. Like it's almost about RM1 plus per pop. So it's just so much more worth it if I buy from those people from Shopee individually, okay? And I get to choose like what flavors do I want, okay? Anyway, the 3 flavors that the sour one has is strawberry. They call it strawberry smash, googly grape, and they also have very cherry. I really do like the cherry one. The other flavors that they also have is the mango tango, pomegranate pucker. This is one of my all-time favorite, the first few that I've actually tried. Razzmatazz berry. I believe they do have one more flavor that I've not tried, and I do not have it with me here. It's the watermelon flavor, mainly because I generally don't enjoy watermelon in general, like the fruit itself and any sort of byproducts of watermelon. I just don't really enjoy that flavor in general. But overall, among all the flavors here, I personally really do like pomegranate, and I like the cherry one as well. Cherry is really nice as well. And if I want something that's really extremely sour, the grape one is definitely the way to go. Okay, it's the most sour among all the other flavors. I mean, when you first pop in your mouth, you might not feel that it's very sour, and then it kind of gets more sour as you eat it. Okay, the flavors of all these pops are a good mix of sweet and sour. It's not just overly sweet like one end of the spectrum, and it's not like overly sour in the other end of the spectrum. It has a very nice balance of sweet and sour. That's why I like it. It's very tangy but still very like nice sweet fruit flavor, and their fruit flavor in general doesn't feel too artificial. It feels very natural. It feels pretty much like what you get. For example, the mango one, oh my gosh, this feels like mango smoothie. Okay, like if you get a mango smoothie from a smoothie shop out there, it pretty much tastes like the sweet mango that you get. And among all the flavors here, the mango one is the sweetest one that I've actually tried. It still has a little bit of the blend of that base flavor, which I believe all of this also has. I believe they all have that one batch of that base sour sweet kind of candy flavor. Very extremely flavorful. If you want something that is very flavorful and still less guilty, a little bit healthier sort of lollipops, then these are the way to go. And I do have other friends that love this as well, and Dexter really do like this as well. That's my thoughts on the Yum Earth. Moving on, this is my newfound lollipop. Yes, I went a bit crazy and bought the whole like big tub of it. I don't know, I just ended up decided, you know what, I'm just gonna try all the flavors that they have here and just get the whole big tub. Okay, this is pretty pricey. Zollipop is actually pretty pricey. They do not have a cheaper place that sells them in Malaysia. So far in Malaysia, I've searched like in Lazada, I've searched in Shopee, and I've searched some other shops that sells in Malaysia, the Zollipops one, and they're all pretty much about the same price. They don't really sell it any cheaper as compared to like the Yum Earth one. Really, this is definitely a little bit more expensive, but this is definitely very much different. The inventor of this Zollipop is pretty much this little girl here. She was a 12-year-old or 13-year-old girl. I don't know how old she is, but she's pretty young. She created this lollipop where it's like a type of lollipop that cleans your teeth after you eat. Okay, very intriguing, I know. And this is zero sugar, like sugar free, literally sugar free. It's nut free, it's gluten free as well, it's dairy free as well, it's vegan. It's basically made with natural flavors and colors. You might be thinking, if they're sugar free, then what the heck is inside this freaking lollipop? They are actually made with mostly sugar alcohol. You might be thinking, what the heck is sugar alcohol? I had to research this. Okay, sugar alcohol is pretty much like xylitol. It's definitely one of the most famous sugar alcohol that we know out there. A lot of bubble gum, a lot of chewing gums like to use xylitol in their gums because xylitol is really good in helping to clean the teeth. So this candy is pretty much made up with mostly sugar alcohol, like different type of sugar alcohol. Iso malt syrup is the syrup that kind of like shapes the lollipop itself. First three ingredients on top that I've read, they are pretty much just sugar alcohol. They are a type of sugar alcohol, okay, and they have citric acid, okay, which kind of give that a little bit of that like sour tangy taste to it, which I absolutely love. Beetroot juice in there. They have stevia. Okay, stevia is a good sugar alternative as well that gives it that sweetness as well. They have turmeric in here, which is very surprising. I don't taste the turmeric at all, so don't worry. According to here, it says that Zollipops may change shape, get sticky, or magic white teeth cleaning crystals may appear. They still taste great and will keep you smiling. Packaging of this is really not the best. I feel like they can do a little bit better on packaging. I don't know, maybe they're just trying to cut costs. Maybe xylitol or sugar alcohol in general, making candies with sugar alcohol, just purely sugar alcohol and stevia and those kind of ingredients probably is a little bit more expensive. So maybe that's why they have to try to cut costs in other sense. The wrappings is not the best quality wrapping as compared to like with this Yum Earth one. This wrapping is so much better. It's nicely wrapped and nicely done. I feel like the packaging of this is really well done, okay, and the sweet and the candy itself is very uniform and very consistent, okay, but the candies of the Zollipops are really not consistent at all. There's some shaped in a weird shape, I don't know why, and a lot of them in here are actually broken. Unfortunately, a lot of my Zollipops here are actually broken. So here's kind of explaining to you how Zollipop works. It says that you take the Zollipop challenge to find out and test the pH in your mouth before and after Zollipop. So apparently it helps to change the pH level of your mouth. Apparently when you eat, it kind of makes your teeth a little bit more acidic. Is it more acidic or more alkaline? I don't remember, but it makes it towards one of the end spectrum. I think it's acidic. That is what causes tooth decay, and that's what causes the bacteria to kind of eat into your teeth. Apparently if you eat this, because of the xylitol in there and the sugar alcohol in there, it somewhat helps to change the pH level of your mouth. So that's why it says that this is a great lollipop to eat after you eat your regular food, basically. To be honest, even people like Dexter, he doesn't know that this kind of clean your teeth. He doesn't really know that this is the type of candy that supposedly like clean your teeth, but he does say that after eating this candy, he feels like his teeth is a little bit cleaner, his mouth is a little bit cleaner, and I do agree with him as well. I do feel like my teeth and my mouth feels a little bit cleaner, and it's definitely not the placebo effect, okay? Real truth, I do feel like after eating this, you know, it does make my mouth and teeth feels a little bit cleaner as compared to like not eating this at all, or even eating other candies in general, okay? Because of the sugar alcohol, the xylitol in there, it has that kind of bubblegum kind of taste to it, like not really bubblegum flavored, more of like if you eat a xylitol type of chewing gum, that first hit, it has that a little bit of that cooling kind of like briny, gritty kind of like texture on your tongue. It feels like that, and I actually don't mind it, but it's not in any sort of like peppermint, menthol sort of cooling sensation. It's just, I think it's just how the xylitol works, okay, that sugar alcohol works in there. So the flavors that I have in here are the cherry, raspberry, orange, pineapple, grape, and strawberry. Among all of these flavors, I have to say my personal favorite would be pineapple, which is a yellow one, and probably cherry. I feel like the mix of candies in here, it's not equal. Like it doesn't have an equal amount of grape to equal amount of pineapple to equal amount of orange to equal amount of like cherry flavors in here. Like they just take a bunch of them without like calculating exactly how many of grape we are putting in here, how many of pineapple we are putting in here. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of like broken crumbs in here, broken candies in here, like they're all like outside here. I don't know, is it from the packaging itself, or is it from the production itself, or is it even from the transit itself? To be honest, it's a really great candy to have, and a really great candy to give to your kids if they are a sugar type of person. They are not super flavorful as compared to the Yum Earth one. The Zollipop one is definitely not super flavorful at all. They are not in any way even close to the flavors of the Yum Earth. The Yum Earth one is just extremely ultra flavorful in another universe type of flavorful. This one is not super flavorful. They are very tasty. They are tasty lollipops, but milder in flavors. I don't really enjoy some of the flavors. For example, like the grape one, the orange one specifically, I really don't like it. The orange one tastes a little bit artificial for me. Tastes like Miranda fizzy drinks. If you are drinking the Miranda carbonated kind of orange, yes, it tastes like that, like very strong, a little bit of that artificial kind of taste. Dexter, on the other hand, he enjoys the orange one and the grape one. So it's the candies that the flavors that I don't like. I think they recommend the serving size is like 3 pops per day. Too much of sugar alcohol will actually cause like side effects. There is like diarrhea and I guess like nausea and stuff like that. So it will cause side effects lah. So you must like be aware of how much you're eating this as well. Like too much of anything is it's gonna be bad also. Too much of anything good is gonna be bad also. So just be aware. This pink one might be strawberry. Oh yeah, the other thing about this is that they don't tell you what flavor is this, which is very it's very frustrating because sometimes some of this looks very similar to each other. I don't know. They look almost alike, but they are a little bit of a different color. Really wish that the packaging actually tells you what flavor are they. So yeah, that's pretty much it of my thoughts of my current favorite healthy lollipops, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!